A tough game in prospect for the Quakers, who welcome Southport to Blackwell Meadows this afternoon. The home side make two changes, bringing Terry Galbraith back in for Josh Heaton, who drops to the bench, and Justin Donowa makes his first start of the season in place of Stephen Thompson, who is away. The unbeaten and unbreached visitors make three changes from the side that won 3-0 at Farsley in midweek, with Regan Ogle, Kieran Glynn and Patrick Lacey in, with Russell Benjamin, Jack Doyle and Devan Green dropping to the bench. Going for Darlington on the halfway line, just between the two dugouts. Taken to Campbell, he lays it inside, or just outside rather, and then gets the ball back. No, he doesn't. Cut out by Lacey, one of the three changes for Southport today. And then the ball's played up the middle, headed away by Watson. Drops to Glynn, who's under pressure from Bascom and Donowa. And now O'Neill has it. And a couple of nice drag backs. Neat little bit of skill from Tyrone O'Neill there.
Oh, lovely ball, Donowa.
Donowa's in down the left-hand side. Cuts into the area, has a shot, just wide. First sight of goal for either side, and it's come to a man in a black and white shirt.
Yeah, that's
what Darlington, just in front of Alan Armstrong's dugout this time. Certainly the opening 3 or 4 minutes. The Quakers on top, but there's still 86 more to go. Darlington winning another throw-in, just moving it a few yards forward each time. Taken quickly for Rivers on the right-hand side, just inside the area. He tries to cut it back to Campbell. Everybody's getting their feet a bit tangled. Chance here.
Go! Lucas Neal.
Southport are breached.
Tyrone O'Neill. Lovely interplay there in the box. Campbell won the ball ever so well and passed it across towards the penalty spot, and Tyrone O'Neill scores the first goal that Southport conceded this season.
Southport couldn't clear their lines. Ball runs loose inside the area. Tyrone O'Neill left-footed across the keeper into the corner. Southport have conceded their first goal of the season, as Andrew says, and it's Darlington who have scored it. Darlington 1, Southport 0, 4 minutes in.
Fantastic. That was Campbell made that, to be fair. They dallied at the back a little bit, and Campbell pinched the ball into Tyrone's feet, and next thing the ball's in the back of the net. Fantastic. Great start for Darlo. Galbraith's trusty left foot's going to take this goal kick.
Rivers is on the right touchline all on his own if he wants to go that way, but I think he's just going to loft this out to the left.
Again, the Southport players are won back by O'Neill, ever so good.
O'Neill with the ball, turns it inside for Donowa. Donowa turns, lets it run across him, has another shot right-footed, but again screws it wide. Pointing the players where he wants them, plays it to O'Neill inside the centre circle, but he's caught on the ball, and Correa can bring it away. Galbraith just brings Correa down as he looks to advance, and Southport get the free kick. Donowa just stands in the way of it, just prevents it from being taken quickly. Kieran Glynn was going to take it, but he's walking away now. So I think left foot in swinger incoming. Left foot in swinger it is. Goes over everyone. And headed by Astles, straight to a grateful Chris Elliott. That arguably the first save, if you want, that Elliott's had to make. Lang again, just bringing the ball forward, looking for options. Plays a great ball out to the left-hand side. Donowa brings it down on his chest. That's a sensational ball from Lang. Donowa cuts inside. This time he does cut it across the area for O'Neill.
Oh, his shirt's pulled
under his feet. Possible shirt pull there in the area, but the referee doesn't give anything. And then Hatfield collects the ball from the Southport player, chesting it down, plays it to O'Neill again, and Axels is all over the back of O'Neill. Advantage played. Rivers has the ball, loses out. Back,
referee, penalty all day.
If we thought Tyrone O'Neill should have had a penalty a few seconds ago, Jarrett Rivers has got a penalty. And with Stephen Thompson missing today, who's going to take this?
Adam Campbell looks like he's going to take it. Could have been goal 96 for you, Tomo, but you sat there with your drink in your hand, enjoying yourself.
So Adam Campbell.
Come on, Adam.
With the penalty to put Darlo 2-0 up.
Scores! Keeper goes left, Campbell goes right.
4 games without conceding for Southport. They've conceded 2 in half an hour. It's Darlington 2, Southport 0. It's Adam Campbell with a great penalty kick.
But you've got to say, the ball from Lang to start that move off. I mean, what a ball out to the left of Donowa. But probably the one time Donowa cut inside and could have had a shot.
He cuts it across instead, doesn't he? Made the right call. We could have had a penalty from that.
Yes.
And then we win the ball back very quickly, and Jarrett Rivers does get the penalty, which Adam Campbell converts. Darlington 2, Southport 0.
That must have been a 50-60 yard ball from Lang as well.
Bascom to Campbell, lays it back. Darlington can build from the back again with Lang, and he's going out to the left-hand side for Donowa again.
What a ball.
Donowa collects, brings it down on his right foot. Donowa against Mohammed, and Donowa cuts it inside, keeps the ball. Donowa just gets to the edge of the area, lays it back to Hatfield, but that's cut
unlucky.
out.
That was unlucky, but interestingly, Donowa then just goes straight after Burners, gets in front of the player, stops him playing it. Great to see. Oh, pinches the ball back.
O'Neill's got the ball now, having stolen it. Plays in into Rivers on the right-hand side. Rivers has a shot, dribbling across the area, and
just past the post. Just past the post.
So close to 3.
That came from Donowa losing the ball, but then running back to win it back, stopping the Southport player, playing it down the wing. Ball had to go inside. Hatfield won it, and we created a chance from it. Great to see.
Free kick to Southport to be taken by Bradley Bowris as half-time closes in. We're into the last minute of the 45, I reckon. There'll be a little bit of stoppage time for that injury to Liddle. As that one swung in, Elliott comes out, doesn't get the cleanest of punches on it, but does enough. Southport get the corner. Glynn goes over to take the corner for Southport on their left-hand side. Swings in, nodded up, and Correa nods that one over the bar. Whatever stoppage time we're playing, I make that we're now in it. Southport ending the half with a little bit of pressure. In comes the corner. Elliott's missed it. Bit of a scramble as we move into the 3 minutes of stoppage time, and Campbell just clears that to no one. There was just everybody was back there. Hatfield slides in to clear that one away. Campbell couldn't quite get to the clearance though, and Southport can come again.
Come on, let's see these 3 minutes out.
Ball up, and that's all the way through to Elliott.
Yeah, he missed that completely.
He did.
Yeah. He got away with it though.
It's a pretty deep corner, and he just missed it, and a bit of a scramble ensued, but Darlington cleared their lines.
Just taking our time, steadying ourselves down here.
No need to rush any of this. Rivers is free and a bit of space for the throw-in, and that's where it goes. Lays it back. Cuts inside again. Rivers with the ball now, edge of the area. Cuts inside. Turns. Cuts in outside. Inside. Has a shot.
Oh!
And just wide.
Oh, from where I was sat, I thought that had gone in then.
One of those where one side of the ground gasps, isn't it? Because they think it's gone in, or one side of the crowd starts to cheer, and then you realise that actually it's just gone wide. Match ball sponsor up there, almost getting an actual match ball for their troubles. As Adam Campbell brings the ball, has a shot, forces Hanford into the diving save from a long way out. He's got Hatfield in a bit of space in front of him if he wants to use him. It doesn't, he goes long.
Look how much space is over here if we can get Donowa in. There it is.
There's the ball to Donowa that Andrew spotted. Donowa can bring the ball forward now, just has to check his run a second. Cuts inside now, lays it across to Hatfield. Hatfield out to the right hand side where Rivers has gone now. Rivers just being forced back, plays it to Hatfield. Hatfield's got a bit of room. Hatfield twisting, turning, makes it into the area, does he?
Again.
Edge of the box, free kick.
That was right on the edge of the box. Hatfield did ever so well there, didn't he?
A yard away from being a penalty again there. Hatfield's just pointing, he says, look, this is where they brought me down. I think there might even be a mark in the pitch.
Looked to penalties to me. Looked like it was inside the box.
Very, very close.
Stephen Thompson territory this, isn't it?
If it's not in the area, it's on the line.
Hey, Tomo territory this.
Absolutely.
Just outside the
box.
Unfortunately.
He's listening to us rather than
out
there on the pitch.
Looks easy from here.
Looking at the shape, you would think he could curl it into the corner from there. Hanford's just moved over now. It's going to be Bascom, I think. Bascom hits it.
Oh,
Hanford
what a
beats
save.
it away. Great save. Great save from the Southport keeper.
Corner. That was top
heading
corner.
All the way in.
It was.
Hanford just flew up to his right hand side, punched the ball away, got good distance on it as well. Darlington can come again.
Good too.
Ball into the area. Campbell flicks it back to Rivers. Ball just bobbling about. Campbell having a shot on the turn.
That was a great hit. That was a great hit.
Great hit from Asagi Bascom. Almost his first Darlo goal. And what a way to get it would have been, but Dan Hanford, credit to the Southport keeper.
Yes.
Heaton plays it forward to Donowa. Donowa to Rivers. Rivers to Donowa inside the area, is he? Oh, great tackle by Doyle, had to win that. But it's run loose, Donowa picks up the loose ball. Donowa inside to Rivers again, Rivers cuts inside, cuts across, lays it over, digs it across.
Oh, again, nobody there. Just behind Watson.
Just behind Watson, couldn't apply the finishing touch.
Lovely little dink into the area there again, that could have been all over.
Darlington applying the pressure again, just didn't quite get the look that time, didn't quite get the ball. There. Bit of room in the middle here for Bowers, and he shoots from distance. He brings the ball under control and starts to come forward. Waits for the byline, then has to turn. Route for the cross is just being blocked off at the moment. He's being kept close watch by Jordan Watson. Morgan plays it forward to Green, and then Green tries to cross, but then Hatfield's in the way of that one, and Southport get the corner. For Southport.
Big Rye in the fridge, Astl's up there
in
again.
It comes, nodded away by Lang as far as the edge of the area. Hatfield helps it away. And drops to Benjamin about 35 yards out. He dinks one back up right-footed. Correa's going to win that in the air, is he? Yes. And then is there a possible... No.
Offside,
we have an offside flag.
He puts it wide anyway.
I think it was the shot from Winner deflected wide. Under pressure. He plays it back to Astles. Astles comes forward. He plays it out to the right-hand side. Bascom goes to keep Morgan under pressure, but he finds Devon Green. Green on the edge of the penalty area, plays a low one across. Galbraith clears. More up than out. Benjamin plays it back where it came from, and then it's Watson this time with the clearance. Out to the right-hand side again for Ogle. Ogle turns it inside for Morgan. Morgan plays one over the top for the runner Devon Green, but it's actually Correa who collected on the byline. He manages to cut it back, and Hatfield has to get there and slide it clear.
Yeah, Hatfield on the penalty spot there.
Yeah. Doyle, one of those substitutes, throws the ball back to Ryan Astles. He turns away from Campbell. But Campbell will be back there soon enough. I think there's a bit of a pace mismatch there. Paid forward, Green goes up for that with Watson, but Watson wins it. Ball drops loose to Correa, he has a shot. Straight at Chris Elliott, bit of pace on that one, but again handled well.
Yeah, Elliott low down to his post and held onto that well. I'd be pleased with that.
I think it's another game where every player in black and white, or in Elliott's case Green, can be pretty happy with the day's work so far.
Yeah.
Nodded in, spilling about the edge of the area, dinked in, headed away by Lang. Hooked back in by Bowers, the ball's run across everyone. Going to drop out for a goal kick, is it?
No, he's given a corner, the referee.
The man in the middle, I guess he had the best view and he decides. But it's a corner to Southport, Bradley Bowers to deliver. And it comes, ball just bounces off a few people, drops loose, back through a pack of bodies, charged down. Campbell trying to do his defensive duties, manages to pressure the ball back to Doyle. Darlington just under pressure a bit here. Ball comes in, nodded on.
Out for
harmlessly, goal kick. Another wave of pressure successfully ridden.
Will Hatfield there getting the man of the match.
Fair. Another one of those games where you couldn't complain about anyone being given it. We're going to have 3 extra minutes. We're already into them.
You could give it to any of the...
Did he say former Premier League referee Alan Wilkie?
Yes.
That? I thought, yeah.
Alan Wilkie is here most games now. I think he's a referee assessor.
But again, they're being forced back.
There we go.
And they will come no further.
Excellent.
Darlington take the 3 points. Southport are beaten for the first time this season. Southport have conceded goals for the first time this season. The final score is Darlington 2, Southport 0, and they can't argue at all.
Not at all. They came with a game plan. They came to play long balls up for the big two men. And, you know, Lang and Galbraith have won everything. They won absolutely everything. And then, you know, Heaton's come on and he's just won everything as well. You know, fantastic rear guard action. Midfield's been excellent, and the forward line. It's been a proper 1-11 performance.
It really has. No complaints about any player out there on that pitch today, starting or substitute. All 14 players putting in a shift for however long they were on the pitch.
Yeah.